Hey, how you doing? Austin here. In this video, we're going to talk about an overall market scenario. Just kind of look at what's going on with the crypto market. Take a look at what Bitcoin and Ethereum and the overall market is doing. It's been really, really cool. I haven't done one of these in a couple of days. Been crazy busy covering Shiba and Dogecoin and some other things for you guys, and wanted to kind of give you kind of a state of the union of what I'm seeing in the overall cryptocurrency market. As always, truly thank you for your support of myself, my video, my channel, as well as this video is for entertainment purposes only. Drop in the comments below, where do you think Bitcoin is going to be by the end of this year? Where do you think that Bitcoin is going to be? Right now we're at 45,000. Where do you think Bitcoin is going to be by the end of 2021? Would love to hear from you. Drop in the comments below. As always, I got to give you a little bit of an ad for my Patreon group. The links are in the description and top pinned comment below. If you get over there, and by the way, you can join and cancel at any time. Okay, so it's no long-term thing. Join, cancel. It's cool with you, cool with me. But come over there. You can see my portfolio. You can see everything I'm buying, I'm holding. I give you pre-knowledge of when I buy, when I sell, things like that. I give you buy and sell trade alerts. I give you a weekly Monday newsletter, which that's a hot crypto tip newsletter. Shows you everything that I'm seeing around 4, 5, 6, 7, hot cryptos and what are in trends, and maybe give you buying advice on those. You can direct message me. I can take a look at your portfolio if you want, things like that. So come on down. Links are in the description in the top comment below. So the overall market conditions are good. Okay, so we've got a Bitcoin rally here going, an Ethereum rally going. That's just really, really nice. Pulling up the overall market. The overall market's at 1.85 trillion. It's up 0.77 in the last 24 hours. But you can see, like right here, Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing really, really nicely. Ethereum continues to outpace BTC. I firmly believe that has to do with everything that's been going on with Ethereum. On August 5, we had London hard fork go into effect. That was EIP 1559, which basically introduced a new fee structure, which made it which basically made it not as good for miners. Sorry, brain embolism there. What was I trying to say? Basically, here's what you need to know. On a go-forward basis, Ethereum there's going to be a little bit less Ethereum produced as we continue to go forward. Okay, this is moving Ethereum from proof of work to proof of stake, moving to Ethereum 2.0. Man, I can't get my words out today, and everything like that. The overall consensus is that overall Ethereum is going to be rolling to potentially a $5,000+ per ETH by September and into fourth quarter, and then moving into 2022, 2023, 10,000, 15, even 30 to 50,000 or more by 2023 per Ethereum, each coin, right? And that's an amazing return. If we continue to see those things develop, which it's really, really nice is how it's doing. Bitcoin continues to rally. I think when we passed the 42,000 mark, we really set a tripwire, in my opinion, of moving the bull run continuing forward, because let's just say what it is. Let's say the obvious. Bitcoin and Ethereum drive the overall market. They do. When they're up, everybody else is up. When they're down, everybody else is down a little bit alongside of them. Okay, so the overall, again, market conditions are there, but you can see it's pulled up Cardano. Cardano's now at a $1.47. It's up 11% in the last 7 days. Everything's kind of taking a little bit of breather in the last 24 hours. You can kind of look at the 24-hour column, kind of see that we don't have a lot of incremental gains in the last 24 hours. It's the last 7 days, because we had a really nice 2 or 3, 4 day run. Kind of end of last week and into the weekend, things of that nature. Okay, so it feels like everything's breathing a little bit. You got Dogecoin outperforming even Ethereum and Bitcoin. I just did a Dogecoin video. You can check that out here on my channel. Kind of continuing down. Uniswap's 27%. So what are some other gainers? Solana's up 15%. Let me see. Ethereum Classic is up 16% in the last 7 days. VeChain's doing well. I own VeChain. That's cool to see that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now let's look at the overall top 7-day gainer. It's ICP. Man, ICP's taken off. In 7 days, it's gone up. Wow, 65%. I don't currently own ICP, so I don't follow it very closely, but that's interesting to me. Voyager token on the last 7 days has been the winner, hands down. It's been top for about the past 4 or 5 days. It peaked at about plus 80+% on the 7-day chart, and now obviously it's up 62%, just continuing to do its thing. Ravencoin's been right there with it as well. These haven't really changed a lot. Quantum continues to do well. BitTorrent's come on, interestingly enough. There you go. Dogecoin's one of the top. Shiba Inu right there with Doge. They're kind of tracking together, by the way. See how they're both kind of down a little bit right now? So you got Dogecoin and SHIB doing their thing on the 24-hour, both kind of down just a little bit incrementally in the last 24 hours, but in 7 days, really, really nice returns there. I feel like everything's kind of taking a little bit of a breather today, and everything's kind of like resting a little bit, so to speak, right? We're not getting a lot of gains today. It feels like everybody's kind of like, man, we had some nice runs in the last 4 or 5 days, and so everybody's just kind of like, okay, we're going to take just a little bit of a breath here, and continue to see how that plays out. So let's see if there's anything else that jumps out. Polygon's up 7% the last 7 days. I own Polygon there as well. Yeah, let me see if there's anything. Let's look at the top 24-hour gainer. Who's the top 25? Zenfin, I'm assuming. Zen. I'm thinking that X is the Zenfin. ICP is again kind of coming on right there. Oh, that's cool. I own Chili's too. That's cool. I haven't looked at my portfolio in a while. That's actually one of the top 3 24-hour gainers. Like something must be going on with them. I wonder if they may have signed a new deal or something like that. Engine. Okay, there you go. Engine's coming on a little bit, 24 hours. But you can see here's what I want you to point out. Look at the 24-hour trend. The top out of the top 100, the number one crypto is only up 26% in the last 24 hours. Okay, I'm not looking at 7 day. I'm looking at this 24 hours. That's not a huge, massive gain in the last 24 hour per se. You get my point, right? So it feels like, again, kind of going back to what I said, is the overall market is just kind of medium, flat, just short term. Okay. I fully expect, again, September and into fourth quarter is really when we're going to start seeing some pretty significant gains. We will have, I think, some ups and some downs leading up to that. I mean, it's August 9th. We still got about 22 days, rather, to kind of get us into September. And I think we're kind of gradually might stair-step up, moving into that territory, right? And I think that's kind of how I see it kind of continuing to play out. So we've got some pretty big, like Cardano is still coming out with smart contracts sometime in August, September. I haven't looked specifically at them as of recent. I'm going to do a Cardano video here in the very, very near future. Continue to look. And so let's talk about investing strategies. Here's the thing. I've always a firm believer in the fact that you need to be, diversified from a risk standpoint, right? So don't have all your money in Doge. Don't have all your money in, Cardano. Don't have all your money in one crypto. Okay. Again, this is not investment advice. I'm just telling you, this is how I look at it. This is how I do it. This is how I kind of advise my Patreon, my private members over there as well, is that you tend to want to have, let's say you had, $1,000, just for easy math. You had $1,000. I would tell you put at least 50-60% of it more, again, not investment advice, right? Into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are the two main bellwethers. And probably Ethereum is my largest holding. I own more Ethereum than I own Bitcoin. But beyond that, then you're kind of looking at diversifying a little bit. And so like the Cardanos and the Polygons of the world, those are good ones to have. Kind of on a second level, right? And then save some money, some dry powder for, maybe do a little bit of like your meme, if you like those, right? Your meme tokens like Dogecoin or SHIB or, maybe something that's a little bit higher risk again, but it's money that you can afford to lose in this scenario. So like if you go and buy the latest and greatest, the brand new meme coin that just came out, again, be very leery of that because, sometimes they can be rug pulls and things like that. But again, put money into it, like maybe $50, $100 that you can afford to lose. And you're like, okay, I'm really kind of almost like betting this money, but you could get a significant return on that, but you're kind of betting it. And so I tend to see most crypto investors want to try to load up on these new meme tokens when you should have a basis, a baseline of a good base, if you will, right, of really good cryptos like Bitcoin and Ethereum, things like that, Cardano, Polygon, that are good. They're not going to go anywhere. They're here. They're rock stable, if you will, right? And then you could kind of do some fun stuff with some of the other, a few dollars here and there on some of the other newer stuff coming out. Again, just a real quick kind of overview of kind of my crypto trading strategy and how I kind of go about it. And really that comes from 30 years plus of a stock investing, where I kind of do similar things from a stock investing. I own the blue chips like Apple and Tesla, and they just go up every year. They do their thing, and then every now and then I'll throw some money at more of a speculative one, kind of things like that. As always, truly, I sincerely appreciate your support. I'll see you later. Take it easy. Bye.